Well, here we are, everybody, returning back to Loona, and we are doing Live and Love. I guess this is one that has 3 of the members, if I was reading correctly. So, obviously, it's always going to be a bit interesting to see how they start weaving everybody in, because now we got to kind of start making that happen. We're getting to the end of this particular era, and so, you got to start kind of start tying some threads together. So let's check out what Live and Love does. Loona. I thought they were going to use that. She's so tiny. Yo. 내 가슴은 해를 머금은 것처럼 뜨거워지고 내 생각은 자꾸 앞서는 것 같아 걱정이 되고 나도는 참을 수가 없는 화살이 된 것 같아 내 마음 어떡해 지금 보고 싶어 이 순간에 너를 만나고 싶어 나의 일상 속에선 너라는 문제가 큰 숙제야 하나하나씩 풀어보고 싶어 내 마음속에 가득 찬 많은 이야기를 나누고 싶어 뻔한 내 꿈속보다 포근한 네 품속에 안겨 나를 많이 좋아해 With all my heart 너는 나와 어떤 게 닮았을까 궁금하기도 해 혹시 너도 같은 생각에 참 못 들진 않을까 그만 기대도 해 지금 보고 싶어 이 순간에 너를 만나고 싶어 뻔한 내 꿈속보다 포근한 네 품속에 안겨 말할래 많이 좋아해 It's the story in the drink. 아주 가까운 곳에 손 대면 닿는 곳에 나의 진심이 놓여 있어 건드리기만 해도 금방 올 것 같은데 다 안다면 내게 와줄래 알고 싶어 너에게 난 어떤 사람인 거니 나의 일상 속에선 너라는 문제가 큰 숙제야 답답한 마음으로 하루를 보내 지금 널 만나고 싶어 많은 이야기를 나누고 싶어 뻔한 내 꿈속보다 포근한 네 품속에 안겨 말할래 많이 좋아해 Yes I am only one You are my miracle 정말 많이 좋아해 With all my heart Huh. Very interesting. Someone go save her. She's on low battery.
둘, 셋, 뛰어! 1번 2번 3번 둘, 셋, 넷 오케이 컷. 네, 됐습니다. 여기까지 할게요. 네.
This is kind of interesting. I want to just kind of cover this for a quick second. I'm going to break down the wall. For me personally, like, 1 Week Club has always been something that's been purely built off of recommendation. And because of that, a lot of times it's with groups I've never really had much experience with. So the only thing that I know is like their debut song or something like that. So the crazy thing is like for me personally, like the way that I build the list is what's the most recommended. So, you know, if a song is recommended 20, 30 times, that's obviously like, oh, okay, that's the one that people want to see the most. And that's how I build the list, is based on the most recommendations, because obviously then that's the most people that most want to see that. And like, I know that sometimes it might bug some people, but I really like the randomness of it. But I have wondered if I should do songs in like 1 Week clubs in order. But anyway, we're doing it now for Loona, and it's really interesting because you kind of can see that progression a little bit more. You can kind of see how they started versus where they're going to go. You know, you hear them as their solo artist versions, and then you start seeing them put into these groups and then have their collabs, and then we start seeing this build up. And then eventually we're going to get that group, and then they're going to have their own eras and styles and changes. It's very cool. So pretty fun little thing. This song to me kind of feels a little bit anime intro-esque. I feel like once in a while we run into these in K-pop, and I feel like that this definitely fits in that particular category. There's a little bit of like G-Friend or like that era, you know, of like the strings era of K-pop. It's kind of cool to see some G-Friend kind of poking out. And, you know, mainly because every single time I hear strings, I always think of like G-Friend or Infinite or like Zia. Those are kind of the ones. And so to hear this kind of this a little bit later down the road is kind of cool, because you know that means that they do have their influences. And as a fan of all those groups, it's cool to see. I love how the whole song is just revolved around the bass as well. That bass is just putting in so much cool efforts and melodies. It's really kind of cool to just see that still structured. Very cool. Very cool. I like this shift. It kind of gives it a little bit more focus, and the bass line really kind of locks in on that, because you can hear that bass playing more linear style of music, and it just really brings it all together and creates a sense of really direct songwriting. Yeah, very cool. Very, like I said, anime opening or intro-esque. I like it a lot. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this, and we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye.